Welcome back to Introduction to C++. My name is Kate Gregory, and I'm introducing you to the most popular general-purpose programming language, C++. In this module, I'll begin a discussion of variables by talking about fundamental types and showing you how to work with variables of different types. You know, one of my favorite sayings is the compiler is your friend, and I'm going to show you how the compiler can save you from mistakes that you might not have spotted yourself. When you're working with variables in C++, one of the things that's just an underpinning of the way the whole thing works is that every variable has a type. And C++ is a strongly typed language. That means that the type doesn't change over the lifetime of the program. If x is an integer, it can hold integers and integers only. And something else will have to hold dates or strings or other kinds of information. Before you can put a value into a variable, you must declare it. Anywhere before you use it, including even really right on the line, you put a value into it. And when you declare it, you specify its type, and then that's it. That's its type. Why do I say the compiler is your friend? Because in a strongly typed language, you can't put a string into a variable that's expecting a number, or a number into a variable that's expecting a string. And these kinds of errors where you forget to convert things are caught for you by the compiler, and it says, wait, those things aren't compatible. What are you doing? Other times, maybe it says you're throwing away some information. I'll do this, but I'm going to have to make a conversion, and you'll lose some precision. These warnings often cause you to realize, oh, I wasn't thinking, I didn't even want to put that value into that variable. So that's how the compiler can kind of save you from trouble. Now, I'm talking first about fundamental types. And by this I mean types that are built into the language. Things to hold numbers, true or false, and C++ also has a type called character that can be used to hold either a small number or a single character like the letter A. There are also user-defined types in C++, defined by you personally or by some library that you're using. In fact, the very first Hello World demo that I showed in this material, we had a string to put someone's name into. You could write your own string if you wanted to. Not a lot of value in that. The one that comes with the standard library is very good. But you could write something that represented an employee or a bank account or an insurance policy or a nuclear reactor if you liked, and those would be user-defined types. User-defined types in C++ can be either structs or classes. I'm going to talk about those a little later on, not in this module, but you'll see that they are kind of first-class citizens and they can do everything that the fundamental types can do. That's an important thing that kind of sets C++ apart for some other languages. So when I'm telling you what can be done with fundamental types, remember that that same suite of possibilities is also there for types you define or types that are defined in a library that you're using.